Why? Because he bites the bullet. Says, I heard it all, here's what we are going to do. Because anybody who does not agree, he can undermine the implementation. Now try to do anything.
Dr. Adizes, we've talked a little bit about management and leadership, but why do we need to manage in the first place at all?
This question has been asked by others, and it's cost a lot of people their lives. This is the anarchist school of socialism. The anarchists believe we don't need government. We don't need management. We can all self-manage. What's the problem? The kibbutz movement in Israel is the output of that way of thinking, that all the people in the kibbutz are equal, and all of them get together and make all their decisions together, called the assembly. And the job of the secretary of the kibbutz, so-called the manager, is just to coordinate and to execute the decision of the people. It went bankrupt. It doesn't work. Why it doesn't work? Because maybe you can have democracy in decision making, anarchy in decision making, maybe. I'll tell you why, maybe later. But it is impossible to implement that way. Because anybody who does not agree, it can undermine the implementation. Now try to do anything. You get paralyzed. You get paralyzed. You need leadership to actually be hated or being disliked. Why? Because he bites the bullet. Says, I heard it all, here's what we are going to do. If you don't like it, replace me. What does it mean to lead? It to be ahead of the crowd. You cannot be behind the crowd. You have to be ahead of the crowd, which means it is our mission. Do we agree? It is a goal. Do we agree? All right, we are going to go there. If somebody doesn't agree, the lowest denominator, tough luck. Join the crowd. Otherwise, we are going to manage by the lowest denominator. Anybody can break it. Anybody can stop the whole process. Now what happens? We are paralyzed. The role of management is to absorb uncertainty and to take risk that's involved in managing change. Somebody has to do it. We can jointly recommend, suggest, think, articulate, but somebody at the end of the day will say, okay guys, let's bite the bullet. Otherwise we might spend forever arguing and nothing happens. Anybody can stop the process. That's what happens in a kibbutz. Anybody can vote in the assembly, I disagree. Okay, frozen, start all over again. You cannot manage in time of change that way. Democracy does not mean anarchy. There is still a leader in democracy that we elect to be disliked because he makes decisions we don't always like. But somebody has to make them. God forbid you have a leader that's afraid of the people, that is running by the polls. It's a parent who is afraid of his children not liking the parent. Oh, I have to do what the children want, or God forbid they are not going to like me. You just ruin the kids. You have to do what's right. You have to do what's right. The purpose of democracy is to select the right leaders, but then let them lead.